Bowden, it's NDSU UND week, and I know from a lot of people living in the Red River Valley or in the state of North Dakota, anytime UND and NDSU are on any type of playing field, it adds up to the rivalry a little bit more. Take us through your time growing up and then kind of going into high school. How did you view it from afar, so to speak, when you weren't, in the rivalry from Jamestown? What were you kind of seeing when NDSU and UND would match up on the basketball court, Bowden?
Man, being a kid from North Dakota, just growing up and seeing those two big teams playing each other, that was just huge. And just growing up, it was just so exciting watching them. And just, now that I'm a part of it, it just kind of seems surreal. But, I'm excited, but we're kind of looking at this game as just another game. Come out here, play our game, and do our best, and hopefully go 2-0 on the weekend.
The one thing that's a little ironic in this from a North Dakota kid, the first time you played them was down in South Dakota in Sioux Falls in terms of your first taste of the rivalry. Now you're going up there for 2 games, as you mentioned, game 1 coming up here on Friday night. What do you take away from the first game, from the first meeting? Did it kind of live up to what you kind of thought it would growing up as a high school athlete, what the rivalry kind of would be like in terms of the intensity and guys on both teams? Bowden, what do you take from that first experience going up to the Betty this weekend?
Yeah, even though there was no fans down in South Dakota, you could feel the tension between the two teams. But I learned that you just got to play your own game and not put it anything bigger than it really is. It's just another game. We got to come out and, like I said, just play our game and hopefully go 2-0.
As this season progresses, I'm sure you've been talking with the coaching staff and Dave about everyone's role on team and what's the expectations on the growth. Obviously, a very tough non-conference schedule to get you ready for Summit League play. How would you say your role in the team and your growth has kind of matured, Bowden, way back, when you first got on campus here with Dave and everyone to where you guys are at now here in middle part of January?
Coming into, right away in the summer, myself and the freshmen, we were just kind of timid at first, but, the team really helped us grow into a more active role. We're talking in practice, we're helping each other out, helping our teammates out, and our teammates just really did a great job of just pushing us and help us being our best self, and just help us grow to be the best people we can be. How
fun is it to be playing with some guys that you're familiar with in terms of your time playing either travel basketball or in the state of North Dakota with Malik from Moorhead, right across the river. Obviously Grant from Devils Lake, yourself from Jamestown. Just seeing some local guys on this basketball team that are kind of on the younger part, but just seeing these guys kind of click together, with the Sam Grisos and the Rocky Cruisers of the world.
Oh, yeah, it's cool. I played like Grant and Malik my whole life pretty much, but so it was cool. I kind of got that instant connection with them, but we kind of hit it off with everyone else on the team. Everyone just did a great job of including us, and just, they don't see us as freshmen, just another teammate, and they do a great job pushing us and helping us be the best version of ourselves.
Bowden Scumberg with us here. Bowden, how have you seen this team mature from the non-conference to the Summit League, having 2 series? What have you seen these last 4 games in terms of just this team clicking a little bit more in the maturation here in the month of January?
Oh, yeah, definitely from a freshman standpoint, coming in, those are our first games, non-conference. But we know our role now. We're really clicking it in practice, and we're doing well so far, but there's still a lot we can work on. And, we're really starting to get it rolling here. It's really exciting, so I'm excited for the rest of the season.
Talk about a guy like Sam Griesel, obviously going to the point, being an upperclassman, and it's no secret Dave can put a lot of players in different roles in different areas. What have you learned from someone like Sam in terms of you saw him going from maybe off the ball to being more on the ball, and how can you take away just some things that he's been able to do in his time here at North Dakota State?
Sam, he's a great player, man. He's like a 6'6" guard, and he just does a great job of including everyone, passing the ball. But, it's just watching him play, it's just he really includes everyone, and he's really fun to play with. But, seeing him, how his role kind of changed, hopefully he can continue to, help me through my seasons and my future at NDSU as well as all the other freshmen. But he's really just an exciting person to play with, and just good teammate to have.
Final thing for you, Bowden, not so much on the court, but I guess kind of is just because of everything that's gone on with COVID. You kind of mentioned about no fans, playing down those 3 games in Sioux Falls. Normally you get to college and you got the pomp and circumstance, right? You got the cheerleaders, you got the band playing. You go to a place like Allen Fieldhouse to be 10,000 fans, and you hear the fog chant, and you're not hearing that as much this year. Do you still kind of feel like you're missing out on some of the college experience, or is it, hey, this is the college experience just in a different format?
Obviously you'd want to have those fans there sometimes, but we focus on the task at hand. We bring our own energy. We got to find that energy. Otherwise, we'll come out soft, but we got to focus on what we got and just play our game.
Hey, Boyden, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck this week against the Hawks.
Thank you. Appreciate it.